want to shred out and sound really, really cool to impress girls? Or rock out with your friends? Rebel against the men? Annoy the shit out of your neighbors? Achieve superhuman mutant abilities? Grow some chest hair? Or go KO Ken? Then you need Dagobah System 1989 guitar tutorials on YouTube now.
Greetings from Dagobah System 1989. I'm Jake, I'm your host, and today I'm going to be teaching you in this video of how to play the Dragon Ball Z opening and ending theme song from Funimation Productions. This song was featured as an opening and ending theme in some of the first rounds of DVDs that were released by Funimation Productions around the year 2000. It can be found on some of these titles like Frieza and MXN, as well as all the way through Babidi Rivals. This version of the song that we're going to be showing you today is my own arrangement that I did covers of a long time ago, and I'm bringing them back to show you guys how to play these licks. These are the lead parts, guitar 2 of my arrangement, and we're going to be using a backing track, guitar 1, that I have created. So without further ado, let's show you the song so you can get familiar, and then we'll get right to work. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so let's start off with the first lick. It starts on the B string on the 13th, 15th, 16th, and then an 18th fret, B string only, with a bend at the end. We're going to tremolo pick these notes. I believe it's 3 strums per note. I could be wrong, but just kind of use your ear to your best abilities to kind of just hear how it sounds with the song. Here it goes. The last part that I added that I didn't tell you about yet is on the G string, and it starts at 15, and then you're going to hit 17 and bend, and release the bend, and land on the 17th fret D string. And make sure you give that D string some vibrato at the end. Also, you should be doing tails to most of these licks at the very end of each note to add a little bit of flavor. It'll definitely sound really, really good if you got some kind of extra effects going on, like some delay maybe. I unfortunately don't have any kind of effects like that. I just use distortion and octaves only. And so one more time with the lick. Okay, next lick. High E string only, 15, 17, 18, and 20. And then on 20, 2 bends with the tail, 2 bends. You could probably get away with just doing 1 bend if you want. if that's more comfortable for you. But for my arrangement, I believe I played it. I did the guitar covers a while back ago, and I played it that way. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, the next part is a little bit tricky. On the B string, 8th, 10th, and 11th fret, you're going to be doing a tapping thing. And it starts by pointing your finger on the B string on the 8th fret without making a noise and hammering on to 10th fret B string. So you hear that, and then after that hammer on, you have to tap 11 and release both notes. So it sounds like this, with a bend on the end. That part's not as hard as you might think it is. Just remember that first note, you're not actually hitting that first note. It's not a hammer on. It's just a silent putting your finger there, getting ready to do the pull-offs for the tap. So you're preparing yourself by landing on that first. So the tapping sequence goes 10, 11, 10, 8, and you're going to just repeat. With a bend on the end. And that part is slightly tricky, but I have faith in you guys, and I think you can get it. The next part is just a double hammer on D string, 5th fret and 8th fret. All it is 2 hammer-ons, 5 to 8 on the D string with a little vibrato. Hold that note ever so slightly for a little bit of length of time at the end, and give it that tail to make it sound extra nice. And I'm not even using delay on mine. It kind of gives it a delay sound by adding those tails without even using the effect. So the next part is pretty easy. You're gonna just tremolo pick on the B string, 18th fret, and do a bend. A double bend right there. I added like a pinch harmonic. That works too. You don't have to. If I put my guitar in the other position to get that lower sound, it still sounds good. And I'm like right there, I gave it a tail to make it sound extra nice. And then after that comes a part we already know how to play, back to the high E string only. That's the same lick we played earlier in the song. So far, let's do a run back of how far we are. So we already know that. That's where we are. And now we're going to do another part. We already know the tapping sequence. Same thing over again. And then same thing over again. That hammer on the D string, 5th fret, 8th fret. We're going to tap that this time really, really fast at the end. And make sure the last note is always going to be the 5th fret, and you kind of give it a little vibrato if you want, or I just hold it and then do the slide to make the delay sound. Okay, so now we've run through all the notes. I'm going to play it one more time, and just so you guys know, I'm going to leave you a link in the description, the comment section below, to get to my version of the backing track. So that'll be there, and it'll be provided in the link below. This video is dedicated to the lead parts, so we're not going to be worrying about the guitar number 1. This is guitar 2 that you're learning. Okay, so I'm going to play it one more time. Make sure if you guys have any questions you hit me up in the comments section, because I have a lot of time on my hands and I'd be more than happy to answer some of your questions about this. Alright. Okay, so there it was one more time, just so you can get the feel of it. Just so you know, I have not played my lead arrangement along with the actual song, only my backing track and what you just heard. And I do play that song rhythmically slightly different than the actual song, because there's a part there that confuses me. So I improvised and came up with my own thing right before the ending riff. This part right here, that part actually in the real song is slightly different. I just got confused myself and decided to come up with my own arrangement. So it is slightly different. I do recommend that if you're gonna practice these lead licks, you use my backing track in the description, in the comment section below. I'll provide it for you. I do recommend you use that to start off, just because I'm not exactly sure how to play that song. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see a video made showing how to play the rhythm section so you can play that guitar part too, let me know by giving a thumbs up or leaving a comment if you enjoyed. Okay, thank you for watching. And